All right, we are live here. Good, excellent. Test, tests, test, tests. All right, here we are, live at Lapel High School in Lapel, Indiana. We are about 4 minutes from tip-off of the JV game between the Lapel Bulldogs and the Eastern Hancock Royals. We're going to double-check, make sure all of our connections are good, make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to, make sure everything's charged. Hopefully this is all, looks like it's all working the way it's supposed to. All right, we're 2 minutes here from tip-off. We're going to have what looks to be a good game. Couple of things to note for the Royals. Number 5, Connor Schultz, is back from an injury. He's been out all season. This is his first game back. He damaged a couple ligaments in his foot right before the scrimmage at Thanksgiving, and this is his first action back. So I know they're really happy to have Connor back on the court because it gives them, that much more depth on the JV, but gives them another guy they can throw in on the varsity side too if they need to. So it should be a big boost tonight. We'll see what kind of shape he's in. He hasn't really been able to do anything till last week, so we'll see what kind of shape he's in, how he can do today. I know he's been working really hard. The varsity matchup will be this is our 47th meeting between these two teams. Lapel has dominated this series, especially, overall and in recent years. They've won 33 of the 46 previous meetings, as well as last year's meeting where they won 63-51. And, they had a really good team these last couple of years. They won state in 2016. Solid team in 17, and then last year, again, really good, but I believe won the sectional, fell in the regional, if I'm not mistaken. Make sure and leave comments on us. If you've never been to Lapel's gym, it's a couple things that don't bode well for filming. The bleachers are really deep but not very tall, so you're far away from the court but not at a huge angle to film. and everything in here is also weird shade of gold. So it's kind of a yellowish gold color in here, and so it may make the lighting look off a little bit.
This evening we welcome the Royals of Eastern Hancock High School and your Lapel Bulldogs. Let's meet the lineups first for the visiting Royals. Your non-starters, number 5, Connor Schultz. 22, Isaac Lewis. 31, Peyton Robertson. 32, Griffin Brown. And 41, Houston Swan. Starting in a guard, a freshman, number 0, Zach Arnold.
So we have starters for the Royals.
Sophomore, number 1, Cameron White. At guard,
0, Zach Arnold. Number 1, Cameron Wise. Number 11, Dylan Bates. Number 15, Cole Rainbolt. And inside, number 35, Cyrus Burton. Starting for the Lapel Bulldogs, number 24, Noah Hudson. Number 52, Caden Ikes. Number 32, Corbin Reinahan. Number 42, Blake Mills.
14, Cameron Sullivan.
And looks like number 12, Griffin Craig.
30, Luke Rich. 44, Nathan Miles. And number
So
freshman number 24, Noah Hudson. Out of forward, a freshman number 32, Corbin Reinahan. At forward, a freshman
interesting thing here on Lapel's roster, they have kids listed at 6'2 and a half.
number 52.
I'm not sure why. 6'5 and a half.
The coach of your Bulldogs, Justin Booth.
Haven't seen that before, but it's kind of cool. So ready for tip here in this JV matchup. Cyrus Burton, Caden Ikes will tip it, and Lapel gets the opening tip. Royals playing man here. Bulldogs moving the ball around, get it inside to Ikes. Big man guarded well by Cyrus Burton, and Burton forces the miss and gets the rebound. Zach Arnold will walk the ball up the court. Lapel always plays man here. Jimmy Howell staple. Zach Arnold drives, takes it to the basket. Nice left-handed move by Zach Arnold, puts it up and in. Really nice move by Arnold there. And he's got 2 quick points. Bulldogs get it back inside. And shot there, no good by Reinahan. And Arnold's off and running, and Arnold takes it up with the right hand, not quite as smooth for the lefty. Misses, and Reinahan comes back with it the other way. Outside. Opposite corner, Hudson for 3, and he buries it.
3-point basket by Hudson.
Full court pressure here by the Bulldogs. Wise has it. Little switch in here. Get it to Arnold. Arnold pokes it ahead to Rainbolt. Rainbolt pulls up for 3, and he buries it in response. Nice shot by Cole Rainbolt. Hudson gets it into Ikes. Back up top, and we got a 3-second call on Ikes. Wise with the ball, gets it back to Bates. Bates bobbles it back to Wise. Arnold gets it up to Rainbolt, and Rainbolt gets bumped by Ikes, and that'll pick up his first, team's first.
Bullock foul number 52, Ikes his first, team's first.
Cam Wise will inbound. Find Bates. Nothing off the inbound play, so Arnold will set up the offense. Gets it to Rainbolt. Back up top. Wise, deep three, straight ahead. No good. Burton fights for it, but Lapel comes away with it. Full court pass to Ikes. He puts it up and ties the game at 5. Oh, Arnold trying to get it out to Rainbolt, throws it away. If I keep panning past the goal, I apologize. I keep forgetting how zoomed in the camera has to be from out here, so I keep panning past it a little too far. Ikes posts up. Burton goes over the left shoulder, and they're going to get the foul. I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that one. That'll be the first on Cyrus Burton. Team's first, and Ikes will shoot 1. Ikes' free throw's good, and the Bulldogs have a 3-point lead. Arnold deep three, off the mark, rebound, fought for, but taken away by Reinahan. They push it up court, and I smell a Coach Bechtel timeout here. They've hit a couple in a row where they've got us in transition. I can see Coach Bechtel was thinking about a timeout. Wise, corner three, buries it. Nice shot, Cam Wise. Makes it 8-10 in favor of the Bulldogs. And Bates poked it away. They called a foul on Bates, but Coach Bechtel having words with the ref, trying to get an explanation for that call. I didn't really see it either. It looked to me like a no call either way. Cyrus Burton doing a nice job pushing Ikes off the block and trying to make him uncomfortable, but Ikes just shoots it over him. It's when you're 6'5" and you're going up against guys that are 6 foot, it's his advantage. He's a strong kid. Rainbolt tries to go over Ikes, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up, and knocks it in. 2 points for Cole. Craig gets it up top to Hudson. Hudson back over to Craig. Deep three from the wing, and he drills it. Man.
Craig for 3.
Arnold tries to get into Burton. Tried to get a little cute there, and Burton couldn't hang on to it, a little deflected, and we ended up getting a jump ball. With 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Chase Landis checks in there. He gets Hudson. Arnold drives. Tries to put up a shot. Not a great shot by Arnold, but I think he was trying to draw a foul as much as anything. Deep three by Craig, and he buries another one. That was from the volleyball line almost. Cameron Wise tries to dribble it and gets poked out from behind there by a Bulldog. And there's Coach Bechtel with that timeout. He's frustrated because right now the Bulldogs are just playing a little bit harder than we are. There's not we don't have that sense of urgency, and they're just beating us off the dribble a little bit, and we're not closing out on their shooters. They've hit 3 or 4 threes already so far in the first quarter, and then offensively we're getting a little lackadaisical with our passes. So, not getting in the sets we want, getting a little lax, and Coach Bechtel's explaining that to him right now that we can't let this game get out of hand here in the first quarter. We've got to stay in touch and keep fighting back here. Wise can't find anybody. Finally puts it up to Bates. Gets it over. Wise, 3 from the wing. No good, but Arnold fights for it. Rainbolt fights for it, and that is unnecessary, ref.
Royals foul number 0. Arnold is first.
I know they called the foul. They called on Zach Arnold there. I don't agree with the foul, but I'll take it because you know what? Zach was being aggressive, trying to make a play. Cole was fighting for it. I'll take that all day. And Craig's pushing off, but they're not calling that either. Nice take there by Reinahan. Doesn't finish, and then Ikes ends up going over the back and picks up his second foul. So he'll check out. Number 50, Brennan Stowe will come in.
In the lineup for the Bulldogs, number 50, Brennan Stowe.
So that should help us on the inside there with the 6'5" boy with 2 fouls there, and Ikes. Wise trying to pick and roll there with Burton. Burton backs down, and they got Stowe for a hold.
Fouls on the Bulldogs, number 50, Stowe, his first team start.
So Wise will inbound. Gets it to Arnold. Arnold misses the shot, but gets the foul. And that was on 10, Chase Landis. That'll put Arnold at the line to shoot a pair. Zach hits the first. Makes it 11-18 in favor of the Bulldogs. Second one's also good and pulls the Royals to within 6. Reinahan, cross court, Craig, deep 3 from the state championship sign. The ref signaled that it hit a wire. I did not see that ball hit a wire, but whatever. We'll take it. Our ball. Arnold drives, puts up the runner, no good. I like the way that Arnold and Rainbolt are fighting for everything here. That scrappiness is what we need from these guys. Not a good shot choice there by Rainbolt, but I like this fight. I like this scrappiness. Craig inside to Stowe. Stowe puts up the hook shot and gets it to fall. We're at 45 seconds to play here. Royals trail by 8, first quarter. Rainbolt drives, 15-footer, perfect.
Basket by Rainbolt.
Burton with the kick. And here's what Lapel's doing, and it's what they've always done. They're crashing the boards with 3 or 4 and sending one guy deep every time, and we're not always getting back and recognizing that. Craig drives, tries to get it over to Stowe. Stolen away by Rainbolt. Nice deflection by Burton. With 10 to play, Rainbolt over to Burton. Back to Rainbolt, 3 on the way. He's going to be short. Nope, after the buzzer there. And the score at the end of the first quarter is Eastern Hancock 14, Lapel 20. We played good there for about the first 3.5 minutes, and then we just kind of started to lose touch with Lapel a little bit. They hit a couple of shots, and we went through a stretch for about a minute and a half where we just played pretty poorly. Just a reminder, if you want to become an official partner of the Eastern Hancock Sports Network, you can contact me, Michael Gallion. My email's there on the screen, mgallion@easternhancock.org. We want to thank our current partners, the Riley Settergren Foundation. If you tuned in last night for the girls' girls' senior night game. You saw memorial that they put up to Riley Settergren in the hallway outside the gym. If you didn't see it, go watch it. It's on our YouTube page, or go to the school and actually see it in person. It's a really nice thing that they made there for Riley. We also want to thank our other partners, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, who's been with us since the beginning, and Gilman Hardware and Lumber. Gilman's Do It Best in Newcastle has provided us with materials and things like that. They've been really good to us, and very friendly people. If you need any home improvement needs, talk to Gilman. As Swan immediately pokes that ball away on the pick and roll, Bates steals it. Bates goes all the way and then has a shot blocked at the other end. So on the court for the Royals, Bates, Wise, Burton, Swan, and Schultz.
Landis for 3.
On the court for the Bulldogs, Landis, Craig, Stowe, Reinahan, and Hudson. Burton drives, kicks to Wise. 3 on the way is no good. And again, off and running, and we don't get the rebound. Reinahan drives, and he gets fouled. And that was just 2 plays right there where we got out-hustled by the other team. They got back quicker than we did. We didn't get back on defense. And then they fought harder for the loose ball than we did. And Burton picks up his second foul. Reinahan will go to the line to shoot 2, and Peyton Robertson's going to check in and get Cyrus Burton.
31, Robinson in for Eastern Hancock.
Second one rims around, and it's knocked out of bounds, but Eastern will keep possession. Need help, guys. There we go. Wise to Swan on the wing. Swan up to Bates. Over to Wise, up to Schultz. Schultz drives, kicks to Swan. Kicks to Wise. Bates fading 3, no good. But good hustle by Cameron Wise. And I think they're going to call him for a travel, but that's a good hustle play by Cam Wise. Got the rebound, went down, threw some contact, and I'll take that. Kind of like Zach's foul earlier. I'll take the hustle plays. Landis gets it inside to Stowe. Back out to Landis. Up top to Craig. Back over to Landis. Over to Hudson. Craig's at the volleyball line. That's basically his range. What are you going to call there? I have no idea. They called a foul on Connor Schultz. I didn't see that. I have no idea what that one was, but Coach Bechtel's not arguing it, so. Right there, that was Hudson spinning his way to the basket for a layup. I think that's some of the rust you're seeing with Schultz right there. Not moving real well on defense, and I think, again, that's rust. That's what you're going to have that. Swan pull up 2, and he hits it. Houston Swan's got his first basket of the game. Craig for 3. We didn't close out on him. And that's at least his third 3 of the game. And that might be the first one that actually hit the rim. Bates over to Schultz. Schultz tries to get it back to Bates, and it's knocked away by a Bulldog, and they called a foul on Reinahan. Bates to Swan. Back to Bates up top. Over to Cameron Wise on the wing. Wise drives. Nice cut there by Connor Schultz. Wise found him a little late, but Connor gets the foul. Connor did a nice job of selling that one. He's way stronger than that. That contact wouldn't have knocked him down, but he did a nice job of Reggie Miller in that. He's a crafty player and a smart player. See if he can hit these free throws. The foul was on number 50, Brennan Stowe. So both the big guys here for the Bulldogs have 2 fouls as Schultz knocks down the first.
In the lineup for the Bulldogs, number 44, Miles.
They're going to bring in Nathan Miles, sophomore guard. Schultz's second free throw, bangs it home too. Royals are now within 11. Hudson over to Craig. Back out, Reinahan over the Robertson. And we just can't get a rebound. 11, Bates picks up his foul.
Bates, his second.
That's his second foul.
Reinahan at the line for 2 shots.
And the thing is, Bates is really he and Wise are our only ball handlers left. That first shot rims out there for Reinahan. Because Arnold will probably have one more quarter here, but he's got to save quarters for the varsity game. Rainbolt should be done for the JV game here. He only usually plays the first. So Bates has got to play smart here and can't pick up a third foul. And we still have 3.5 to go in the first half. Nice positioning by Peyton Robertson. Good pass by Bates, and Peyton gets the and one. Count the basket. Foul was on 12, Griffin Craig.
Fouls on the Bulldogs, number 12.
That's his first. Team's 7th, so both teams are going to be shooting 1-1 from here on. You got 3:16 to go. Robertson finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. Hudson guarded by Schultz. Around the horn to Craig. Craig drives on Bates. Spinning shot, banks it up. Nice little play by Craig there. Good help by Peyton Robertson. Smart play by Peyton Robertson. But he still, to cut him off, but Craig still made the play. Peyton finds Schultz, back to Peyton, up top to Wise. Loses the handle for a second, but regains it. Sets up the motion offense. Schultz drives, puts it up, and draws another foul. And you know what? Connor Schultz has figured out they're going to call fouls. So why don't I just drive to the basket and get foul calls each time?
Number 44, Miles. Schultz at the line for 2 shots.
So Connor Schultz will go shoot a pair. Royals trail by 11. Connor knocks in the first. Bangs home the second, and the Royals are within 9. Hudson up to Craig. Craig looks to take Bates, doesn't do it. Over to Landis. Reinahan. Back up to Craig. Landis loses the handle, and Schultz comes up with it. And Schultz rolled over on the floor. Probably should have got called for a travel, but I love watching Connor get on the floor. Peyton back to Connor. Over to Bates. Bates drives, puts it up. Just short. Nice play by Swan, poking it away, getting it back to Wise, and an extra possession here again, those little things that diving on the floor, fighting from behind, I like this. Bates, cross court to Schultz. Back out to Bates. Over to Swan. He drives, puts it up, no good. No call either. Other way, that was Craig. Takes it up and puts it up and in. One minute to play here in the first half. Swan, quick shot and doesn't hit anything.
Word is they're still serving sloppy Joe sandwiches out in the Commons to benefit the Bowman family.
So Lapel's going to inbound, 52 to go here in the first half. Coach Bechtel just put Isaac Lewis in for Dylan Bates. I think he wants to make sure Bates doesn't do anything to pick up a third foul here in the first half. Cameron Sullivan also went in for the Bulldogs. Craig, deep three, no good. And Luke Rich gets the rebound. We didn't block out.
Basket by Craig.
2 more points for the Bulldogs. Swan up to Schultz with 10 seconds to play here. Schultz is going to drive. Kick to Lewis. Lewis drives. Throws it away, but it's knocked out of bounds with 3 seconds left here. Swan, the quarterback here, is going to take it out. Gets it to Wise. Wise heaves it, almost gets it to fall. Not quite. And we had a nice run right there, and with about a minute to go, we kind of fell apart and gave up, 4-6 quick points. And, what was a 7 to 9 point game bumped back out to a 13-point game. So, halftime here, we cannot give up 36 points and a half because we can't score well enough to score 72 points. So I think the theme at halftime here is going to be, dialing it in on defense, playing better, getting back. We gave up too many easy plays, and then more than anything, getting rebounds. We are just getting out-rebounded on the defensive side of the ball. And, Lapel's getting way too many second-chance points, and they're too good of a team for us to give them second-chance opportunities. So we'll be back here in about 8 minutes or so. Take a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here. Start of the second half. Starts with a turnover for the Royals. Inside Ikes, no good. Rebound knocked around. And Blake Mills puts it up and in. So Royals going with Bates, Wise, Schultz, Burton, and Swan. Swan takes it, has it blocked, but they call a foul on Blake Mills, I believe. Nope, they called it on Corbin Renahan. So Swan will go to the line to shoot two. On the court for the Bulldogs is Ikes, Renahan. Swan not shooting? They must have called it before the play, I guess. I have no idea. Ikes, Renahan, Craig, Hudson, and Mills. And they just called Mills for a foul.
Fouls on number 42, Mills, his first.
So 2 quick fouls here on the Lapel Bulldogs. Nice play there, got it into Burton. Schultz with the good take, no good though. Rebound by Hudson, they're off and running. Craig, Swan tips it over and Wise corrals the rebound. Wise up ahead to Schultz. Schultz with a nice play to throw it off the leg of Hudson. Good hustle play by Connor Schultz. So Wise to inbound. Nothing doing, finds Burton. Back to Bates. Burton, 3 from the wing. No good, rebounded by Swan. Back out to Wise, 3 from the top of the key. Wise knocks it in. 3 by Cameron Wise, pulls us to within 12. We need him to shoot well here. When Cam gets hot, he can really shoot. And he pokes the wall away there. Pulls up from the free throw line and buries it. 5 points in a row here by Cameron Wise. Last 2 off that quick steal. Mills trying to get it into Ikes. Swan's trying to front him. And Hudson buries the 3. Wise on the wing. Gets the screen from Swan. Over to Bates. Over to Schultz on the wing. Burton in the corner. Pump fake back out to Schultz. Connor drives, gets blocked by Ikes. They're going to call a foul on Ikes. That'll be his 3rd. So 3 fouls on Ikes could really be helpful here. And they're going to have to put Stowe in. And Stowe has 2 himself, so we got to take advantage of these big guys being in foul trouble. Have to. So Schultz will go to the line to shoot 2. Schultz hits the first.
Returning for the Bulldogs, number 50, Stowe.
Schultz misses the second.
Stowe on the basket.
And Stowe hits the basket the other way. Wise deep three, short. Nobody in position to rebound for the Royals. Wise tries to poke it away, dives for the ball. And Lapel gets a timeout called as the two teams were fighting for it.
30-second timeout, Bulldogs.
So Royals trail by 14 here, just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. And really the Royals stuck without two of their best players in Cole Rainbolt and Zach Arnold. Have to save both of them quarters for the next game. Bulldogs to inbound. Mills with the ball, guarded by Schultz. Drives. Craig drives, kicks to Hudson. Hudson for three. No good. Rebounded by Schultz, but Stowe fights for it as well. It's going to be out of bounds to the Royals. Wise top. Gets it to Bates. Up to Swan. Over to Burton. Burton drives, kicks to Bates, corner three. Going to be way off. Airballed it, actually. Wise is harassing the Bulldogs. Mills, no good. Rebound Bates. Bates to Schultz, back to Swan. Three on the way. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Mills, and he's off and running. Corner. We lost Hudson. Misses the three, and Burton gets the rebound. Look, he missed that. We just completely lost him. Bates drives, right-handed floater is perfect.
Basket by Bates.
Royals within 12. Mills drives and returns the favor. Every time we get a basket, they retaliate. Same thing coming back the other way. As that ball's stolen away, Bates and Wise not on the same page. And Craig buries a fourth or fifth three of the game. I believe it's his fifth. He's got 15 points, 17 points. And Coach Bechtel's going to call a timeout. He's not a happy camper right now. I wouldn't be either. We are not doing the little things. When you do the little things right, the big things take care of themselves, and we're just not doing it. And I know this is a young team. I know this team just doesn't have a lot of experience here, but we're just not blocking out well, not keeping our guy in front of us, not crashing the boards, those little things. And we do it in spurts. But we're over halfway through the season. We got to do it all the time. As Robertson checks in to get Swan. Bates thought about it, nothing. Brings it back up top to reset. The Bulldogs, looks like they've switched to a 2-3 zone. Wise from the wing, no good. Burton gets the rebound, but did he step out of bounds? Yep. Called him out of bounds. Craig. Yeah, Coach Bechtel yelled for travel, and I think he was right there. Missed by Mills, but Wise just has it ripped out of his hands. Craig, another three, no good, and Burton will corral that one. He'll bring it up the court himself. Say, enough of this. We're not going to find a guard. We'll just dribble it ourselves. Lapel just in the zone for that one possession, goes back to man. Wise drives, finds Bates, short corner. Nice 10-footer for Dylan Bates. And he's got 4. Lapel off and running. Stowe, 15-footer's good. So 35 seconds remaining here. Burton long 2, no good. Robertson fights for it, but Landis comes away with it. Mills inside to Stowe, back out to Renahan. No good. Good block out by Schultz, but nobody grabs the ball. And Renahan puts it back in himself. The Royals, Wise launches one, no good. And now we're down by 19 here at the end of the third quarter. Oh, man, 7 more minutes here. Let's see. You know, I don't know what kind of firepower we're going to have here. They're still on a pace to score 70. We've got to just, I don't even want to say dial in the defense. We can't keep giving up second chance opportunities. I know I keep harping on it, but we can't do it. So Craig up top, inside to Stowe. Nice pass, actually, by Craig.
Basket by Stowe.
Royals have Bates, Wise, Schultz, Burton, and Robertson. Bulldogs have Stowe, Craig, Landis, Hudson, and Renahan, sorry. Burton, 3 from the top of the key, no good. Rebound Renahan.
Craig for 3.
As Craig hits another 3. He's got 21 now. I think that's his 6th 3. Wise out to Burton. Burton over to Bates. 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Stowe. Craig feeling it. In and out on that one. Schultz is going to make sure he gets that rebound. Burton with a nice take. Can't finish. Stowe tried to get the charge, but it was a pretty obvious flop there. And I think Burton a little afraid to, pick up the charge, afraid of the contact, ends up getting the foul. We just look a step slow in this defense as Renahan drills another 3. Everywhere we go, we're just a step slow. Wise finds Schultz. Schultz goes up with it, and Schultz draws the foul.
Bulldog foul number 50. Stowe, his third. Team's fourth. Schultz at the line.
Schultz misses the first free throw. Checking into the game is going to be Swan, Lewis, and Brown. Wise, Robertson, and Bates will take a seat. Schultz will have a second free throw on the way here. Rims out. Rebounded by Stowe. Craig spins in, kicks to Stowe, long two, no good. Stowe gets his own rebound. Goes around Brown, kicks short corner to Landis, and Landis buries the shot.
Landis on the basket.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas, guys. We're just getting outplayed in every aspect here. Schultz misses the pass, goes out of bounds.
14, Sullivan in for the Bulldogs.
62-33 in favor of the Lapel Bulldogs here. Landis drives, kicks up to Sullivan, who checked in at the last dead ball. Over to Craig, across to Landis, bad pass. And it's out of bounds, apparently off Isaac Lewis. Craig, another three, misses, no block out again, and Stowe puts it back up and in. And Robertson's set to check right back in. Swan throws it away. Looked like he expected Schultz to go one way. Schultz cut the other and passed it right to Coach Schultz, Connor's dad. Craig, another three, no good. Rebound, Schultz. Yeah, Craig has gone cold now, but the 6 he hit earlier helped kill us earlier. Burton drives around everybody, puts it up, has it blocked, gets it back, kicks to Lewis. Isaac Lewis three, no good. Rebounded by Stowe, up ahead to Craig, who's fouled by Robertson, and he finishes.
Foul on the Royals, 31, Robertson. Basket by Craig is good. He's at the line for one shot.
Who just checked in for them? 30. Luke Rich just checked in. Luke Rich at 6'4" forward. As does Evan Bennett, 5'9" guard. Both of them are juniors. Swan over to Schultz. Schultz loses the handle on it. Going the other way was Sullivan. We end up getting a travel. And it'll be Eastern Hancock basketball. Swan from the wing, gonna airball that one. Drive by Sullivan and up and in.
Basket by Sullivan.
Cyrus Burton got fouled there. Just forgot to stop the clock. And here's the thing. We only have one foul for this half. We haven't been able to hang on to a pass all night. Good pass by Swan to Schultz. Burton, 3 from the wing. I think we've only hit 1 or 2 threes all night as well.
Between games, we'll be recognizing our EMTs, firefighters, and police. If you're part of this group, could you make your way to the south scoreboard and meet with Mr. Chase?
Swan from the free throw line, no. Stolen by Lewis. Nice drive kick by Lewis to Schultz. So just under a minute remaining here. Sullivan drives. Kicks to Bennett, back to Sullivan, into Bennett. Loses it out of bounds, and it's our ball. Burton drives, kicks to Lewis, over to Swan. Burton with the runner, no. And that will do it, as Lapel's going to dribble it out here the last 3 seconds or so. And somewhat mercifully, that game finally comes to an end. Final score, Lapel Bulldogs 69, Eastern Hancock 33.
Once again, we'll be recognizing our Lapel first.
So that was not a good game. We didn't play a bad first quarter, but then after that, it was just it was not pretty. So we're going to see what the varsity can do. You know, I know they just watched that game. They're going to see. They're gonna see, you know, what this Lapel team is capable of, and know that they can't play that same way. They've got to have more intensity. They've got to have more fire, or else they're going to have the same result. So we're going to shut off the broadcast here. We'll be back in about 20 minutes. Same link, same channel. We will see you then.